Have you ever woken up, hit snooze 3 times, rolled out of bed, and felt like you were already losing the day? You rush through your morning, spill coffee on your shirt, and arrive at work feeling stressed and unprepared. We've all been there. But what if I told you that the first hour of your day could be the secret to unlocking a more productive, peaceful, and successful life? It's not about waking up at 4 a.m. or having some superhuman discipline. It's about crafting a morning routine that works for you. Today, we're diving deep into the science and strategy behind creating a morning routine that will completely transform your life. So grab your favorite morning drink, get comfortable, and let's explore how to win your morning and, in turn, win your day. So, what's the big deal about mornings anyway? Why do so many successful people, from CEOs to artists, swear by their morning rituals? Well, it all comes down to control and intention. When you wake up without a plan, you're immediately in a reactive state. You're reacting to your alarm, reacting to emails on your phone, reacting to the demands of the world. But when you have a morning routine, you start the day in a proactive state. You are intentionally setting the tone for the next 16 hours. Think of your willpower and decision-making ability like a phone battery. It's fully charged when you wake up. Every little decision you make, like what to wear or what to eat for breakfast, drains that battery. By creating a routine, you automate these small decisions, preserving that precious mental energy for the bigger, more important tasks that lie ahead. This is why a consistent morning can reduce stress and decision fatigue before your day has even truly begun. Let's talk about the science for a moment. Our bodies love routine. We have a natural internal clock called the circadian rhythm that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. When you wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends, you stabilize this rhythm. This leads to better sleep quality, which in turn improves mood, concentration, and overall health. Furthermore, exposing yourself to natural light shortly after waking up helps to signal your brain that it has time to be alert. This suppresses the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone, and boosts cortisol in a healthy way to give you that get-up-and-go feeling. So, a good morning routine isn't just a life hack. It's about working with your body's natural biology, not against it. It's about creating a foundation of stability from which you can build an amazing day. Now, for the fun part. What does a powerful morning routine actually look like? The most important rule is that there is no one-size-fits-all answer. Your perfect morning routine is unique to you, your lifestyle, and your goals. However, there are some powerful components that you can mix and match to build your own. Let's call them the building blocks of a great morning. The first block is hydration. After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. Before you even think about coffee, drink a large glass of water. Some people like to add a squeeze of lemon. This simple act rehydrates your body, kickstarts your metabolism, and helps flush out toxins. It's the easiest win you can get, and it takes less than a minute. The second building block is movement. This doesn't mean you have to run a marathon before sunrise. It could be as simple as 10 minutes of stretching, a brisk walk around the block, a quick yoga flow, or a few sets of push-ups. The goal is to get your blood flowing and wake up your body. Exercise releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. Starting your day with a small dose of these happy chemicals can dramatically improve your outlook and energy levels. It is about shaking off the grogginess and signaling to your body that it has time to be active and engaged. Find a form of movement you genuinely enjoy, because if you dread it, you won't stick with it. The third, and perhaps most transformative, building block is mindfulness or stillness. In our hyper-connected world, our minds are constantly racing. Taking just a few minutes for quiet reflection can be a game changer. This could be meditation, journaling, deep breathing exercises, or simply sitting in silence with your cup of tea and looking out the window. The goal is to quiet the external noise and check in with yourself. What are you grateful for? What is your main intention for the day? Journaling, for example, is a powerful tool to clear your head. You can write down anything that's on your mind: worries, ideas, goals. This practice, often called a brain dump, frees up mental space and provides clarity. Meditation, even for just 5 minutes using an app, can reduce anxiety and improve focus throughout the day. Now let's put it all together. How do you actually implement this? The key is to start small. Don't try to go from 0 to a 2-hour routine overnight. That's a recipe for failure. Instead, pick 1 or 2 new habits. Maybe you start by just drinking a glass of water as soon as you wake up. Do that for a week until it becomes automatic. Then, add 5 minutes of stretching. A week later, add 5 minutes of journaling. This gradual approach is called habit stacking. You link a new habit to an existing one, making it easier to adopt. For example, after I drink my glass of water, I will do my stretching. The momentum from the first habit carries you into the second. Here's a sample 30-minute routine you could adapt. First 5 minutes. Wake up, don't look at your phone, and drink a full glass of water. Next, 10 minutes. Gentle stretching or a short walk. Get that blood flowing. Next 10 minutes. Journaling or meditation. Set your intention for the day. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. Final 5 minutes. Quickly review your to-do list for the day and identify your single most important task. That's it. In just 30 minutes, you've hydrated your body, moved, centered your mind, and prioritized your day. Compare that to hitting snooze and scrolling through social media. The difference in how you'll feel by 9 a.m. is night and day. Let's address some common obstacles. The biggest one is usually, I don't have time. But if you think about it, most of us can find 20 or 30 minutes. It might mean waking up a little earlier, but the trade-off is worth it. If you spend 20 minutes scrolling on your phone in bed, that's your time right there. The other obstacle is a lack of consistency. There will be days when you oversleep or just don't feel like it. That's okay. The goal is not perfection, it's progress. If you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Just get back to it the next day. The all or nothing mindset is the enemy of long-term change. Aim for consistency, not perfection. The real magic of a morning routine is the ripple effect it has on the rest of your life. It's not just about having a good morning. It's about building discipline, self-respect, and momentum. When you start the day by keeping a promise to yourself, you build self. That confidence carries over into your work, your relationships, and your personal goals. You prove to yourself that you are in control of your life, not the other way around. Over weeks and months, these small morning wins compound into massive transformations. You'll find you're less stressed, more focused, more energetic, and more intentional in everything you do. So, I challenge you to try it. For the next 7 days, create a simple 15-minute morning routine. Write it down. Stick to it. Don't look at your phone for that first 15 minutes. Just focus on you. Hydrate, move a little, and take a moment of quiet. At the end of the week, check in with yourself. How do you feel? I guarantee you'll notice a positive shift. The morning is a blank slate, a fresh start. By taking control of that first hour, you're not just creating a better morning, you're designing a better life. What's one small thing you can add to your morning tomorrow? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your ideas and what's working for you. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on living a more intentional and productive life. Remember, how you start your day is how you live your day. So go out there and win your morning. See you in the next video. Wake up with purpose. Wake up with vision. Wake up with a royal decree. Your mornings are not just the start of a day. They are the moments that shape your entire destiny. It's a truth many of us know, but few of us truly live. You must guard your morning like a priceless treasure, because if you lose your morning, you lose your peace, you lose your day. Discipline and order are the hallmarks of what I call a sovereign mind. Think about it for a second. Everything in the natural world follows a fixed, divine schedule. The sun doesn't rise when it feels like it. The tides don't shift based on their mood. They follow a higher order. This is the power of discipline. It trains your soul to obey what is right, even when it's hard, even when it's inconvenient. That moment, your alarm goes off, and your body screams for just 5 more minutes of comfort. That's your first battle. Waking up is your first victory of the day. And trust me, if you can win the battle of the bed, you can win the battle in the boardroom. If you can conquer your sheets, you can conquer your fears. That single choice you make, right there in the quiet of the dawn, sets the tone for everything that follows. Every single morning, you are presented with a choice: the comfort of the mattress or the glory of your mission. What will you choose? Now, let's talk about the ultimate vibe shift: Gratitude at sunrise. When you open your eyes, what's your first thought? Is it the mountain of tasks on your to-do list? The emails you have to answer? The problems you have to solve? Stop right there. Your first thought shouldn't be your to-do list. It should be your thank you list. Life itself is a gift you didn't earn. That breath in your lungs, it was a grant, not a right. When you consciously start your day by recognizing these unearned favors, a powerful shift happens. The universe seems to conspire to expand your blessings. There's an ancient saying that I love. If you wake up healthy, safe, and with food for the day, you effectively own the entire world. Think about that. Most people are out there chasing the world, trying to conquer it. But if you have those three fundamental things, you've already won. You're starting from a place of abundance, not scarcity. The real secret of a truly blessed and powerful morning is the input you give your soul. Scholars, saints, and sages throughout history knew this. What you feed your mind in that first golden hour echoes for the next 14. Imagine two paths. On one, a person wakes up and immediately fills their mind with the noise of the news, the drama of social media, the gossip of the internet. Their heart becomes cluttered, anxious, and reactive. On the other path, a person fills their mind with sacred wisdom, with uplifting words, with light. Who do you think will walk through their day with more clarity? Who will have that unfair advantage in a world filled with distracted, overwhelmed people? You already know the answer. This brings us to time management, but I want you to see it differently. Time management isn't just about productivity hacks. It's the ultimate form of self-respect. Those morning hours are golden. Your mind is fresh, your heart is soft, and your body is rested. To waste these hours is to throw away the best part of your life, the most potent part of your potential. The most successful, impactful people in history understood this. They organized their most important tasks around the dawn. They didn't procrastinate. They didn't delay their deep work until the day was half gone and their energy was depleted. They planned, they achieved, and they dominated, while the rest of the world was still rubbing its eyes. Sadly, so many of us have inverted this natural order. We waste the precious night hours on distraction and then sleep through the blessing of the morning. But the good news is, you can stop this cycle today. Right now, you can decide to realign your life. Organize your day around your connection to the divine, to your higher purpose. Make your to-do list after your morning prayer or meditation. Focus on what truly matters first, and you will literally see time begin to stretch in your favor. It's a phenomenon. Your morning remembrances, your affirmations, your prayers, they aren't just words. They are your spiritual armor. They protect you from despair. They shield you from stress. And they invite a frequency of success that protects you from the darkness and negativity of the world. Mornings are sacred. Let that sink in. They are the most precious, renewable gifts we are given every single day. If you discipline yourself, if you fill them with gratitude, wisdom, and purposeful, focused action, your life will transform right before your eyes. It has to. It's a law of the universe. But if you waste them, you waste your life. That is the heavy, undeniable reality. This neglect isn't just about a missed routine. It's about missing the very essence of living with intention. How often do we trade a treasure chest of opportunity, clarity, and peace for an extra hour of restless sleep? It's a terrible trade. When you miss the dawn, you aren't just missing a prayer or a meditation session. You are missing protection. Imagine walking out into the world shielded by the highest power, feeling centered and strong, versus walking out alone, exposed and reactive simply because you chose comfort over character. Neglecting the morning also robs you of what ancient traditions call Baraka, or blessing. Have you ever had one of those days where everything feels rushed and chaotic? You're busy all day, but at the end of it, you feel like you accomplished nothing. That is the absence of blessing. But when you rise early and align yourself, you find you can achieve more with less effort, with less stress. Time seems to work for you, not against you. That is the secret of the elite, the secret of the truly fulfilled. So please, don't let your mornings slip away unnoticed. They are either the silent thief of your potential or the loud proclaimer of your success. And if you've been neglecting them, it is not too late to pivot. You haven't failed. You just have a new opportunity. Start tomorrow. Start today by setting the intention. Rise for the light. Feed your soul before you feed your body. Plan your empire before the world tells you what to do. Guard these hours as if your life depends on them, because, in truth, it does. Your morning will decide your day, and your days decide your life. So, I'm asking you, what will you choose tomorrow? Will you stay in the darkness, a victim of your own habits? Or will you rise into the light of your own sovereignty? The choice is yours, but the clock is always ticking. If you're ready to reclaim your morning, to shift your vibe, and to step into your power, hit that like button and subscribe to the journey. Let's build this empire together, one sunrise at a time. Your time is coming. Keep believing. Keep fighting. Don't just watch. Go out and prove them wrong. Thank you for being part of the journey. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.